Hi, fifth graders. For this lesson, you are going to be learning about comparing numbers. So we're comparing and seeing which one is greater and which one is less. Remember, greater than means bigger than, less than means smaller than. If you remember the symbols, this is less than, like 2 is less than 5. Here we have greater than, and 8 is greater than 1. You can think about it like the alligator, where the alligator wants to eat the bigger number. You can think about it, here we have 2 dots, here we have 1 dot. The 2 dot side is more dots, so it's bigger. Whatever way makes sense for you to remember. So, when we're comparing big numbers, now sometimes you might be able to tell. We have 237,981 or 500,600. Now maybe you just look and you can see, okay, I know that 200,000 is less than 500,000. But sometimes it can be a little harder to tell. A good strategy is to line them up vertically, where we write them on top of each other, and then we start comparing from the left. Because, let me show you an example of why that is. Because even if you have, say you have $1,009,009. Over here you have $9,001,001. Okay? Well, clearly 9 is bigger than 1. I want $9 million, not $1 million. So that's why I'm starting from the left. Even though there's $9 over here, that's only $1 bills. Okay, you have $9 bills, I have $1 bill. Well, guess what? Over here, you only have 1 million, I have 9 million. So that's why we want to make sure to start from the left. Now, okay, so here when we start from the left, we can see, okay, 5 is bigger than 2, so that means 500,600 is greater than 237,981, or if the way they have it written, 237,981 is less than 500,600. Let's look at another example. So, obviously, we can get even bigger numbers. So 3,506,017 or 5,306,007. Okay, so these, we have 5s and 3s and 6s and 1. So this is why sometimes it can be overwhelming to look at. But if you write it vertically, you don't have to make the chart. I'll show you what you can do in a minute. And then suddenly start over here and say, okay, in the million spot, 3 million less than 5 million, so we know that that first number is less than the second number. All right, and then we don't really care about the digits after that first digit. Now, if the first digit is the same, then we have to keep looking until we find one that is different. All right, let's look at some examples. So, say I have 345,932, and we want to compare it to 354,932. Okay? All the same digits, just in different spots. So I like to write them on top of each other. Now, actually, I'm going to start from this side because I want to make sure that I do it correctly. Okay, so start from the left side. When we compare, 3 is the same. 4 and 5. Which one's less, which one's greater? 4 is less than 5. So this first number is less than that second number. Now let me show you why you need to be careful when you line them up. If I have something like this, there's my first number. There is my second number. So look, they both start with 5, then they have a 2, then they have a 4, then they have a 5. Okay, so the digits are looking the same. But look what happens when I line them up. Now I want to make sure that I'm lining them up correctly, because notice this first number goes into the millions. The second number only goes to the 100,000s. It's only 6 digits. The first one is 7 digits. So don't be fooled and think that just because they start with the same numbers that they must be the same size. Because if it's longer, it has a 5 here. This one just has a 0 here. This one is going to be way bigger. 5 million is way bigger than something that has no millions, right? So just something to watch out for. Make sure that you are noticing how long the numbers are. Let's do a couple more examples, and then I'll let you go practice. Here's our first number. All right, so now this might be tempting to say, oh, nines are bigger than ones. I definitely want the one over here. But again, look at what we have. We have 100,000. Here we only have 99,000. I want 100,000. I don't know about you. If we write it vertically and we line it up, we can see, oh yeah, look, this one has 100,000. This one doesn't have any 100,000s. Okay, so that first one is greater. Again, I'm making it so my alligator's eating my bigger number, or 2 dots over here, 1 dot over there. Another way to think of it is with your fingers. Notice how this symbol right here, this less than symbol, kind of looks like an L. So if you hold it up in front of you and make an L with your left hand, and you kind of tip it, you can see that it looks sort of like the less than symbol. One more example. 1, 4, 3, 0. And again, some of you might just be able to look at it, although I will warn you to be careful from doing that. Sorry, I'm just putting, that's where the break in between the numbers is. So, if I look, 3,143,820 is compared to 4,134,820. Which side do I start from? The left side. Okay? Because 3 million as compared to 4 million, well, 4 million is definitely more. So 3 million is less than 4 million, regardless of what comes afterward. And like I said, if it's a tie, I know I said I was going to do one more. Sorry about that. Say I have something like 82,956, 82,356. Okay, well, they're both tied with the 82,000s. So then it comes down to the hundreds place. And 900 is bigger than 300. So then this number is greater than the other number. All right, good luck on your work and taking that exit ticket.